Just a lot of memories. It was a special place to play for me. Played here for a long time, so it was weird coming in through the other doors. Almost caught myself walking through the tunnel to go towards the other locker room for a second, but yeah, just a lot of great memories and really cool.
Is there one memory that really sticks out to you?
I've had a lot of great memories here, but I think I've said this before. My favorite one is just after Game 7 last year when Monty's waiting in the tunnel for me, waiting to give me a big hug. He was so fired up. So it's probably one of my most special memories, I think. Just being here with him for nine years, it was really cool.
Monty, does it make it any, more emotional coming back here when your team is struggling the way it is? Like when you signed, did you anticipate the team would have a better record now than it does?
No, it's no different. We've been battling with a lot of injuries this season. Playing with a lot of young kids, and it's been great. It's been great getting to know them. It gives me an opportunity to kind of get to know a lot more people in the organization. As some kids are getting called up that I didn't really know very well. But there's no change on that. I know this is going to be a special night for me. I'm excited to get back here and play in front of all the fans.
Coach just said, the first time back is always going to be hard on some level. Is it hard for you being back here?
No, I'm kind of enjoying it. I got to see some old friends. Weren't on the team for the Flames, by the way, so Daryl knows. But yeah, I got to see some old friends that weren't even a part of the organization, and that I got to know really, really well, and spend some time with them. So I've enjoyed it here so far. It's been great, and I'm looking forward to tonight.
Johnny, you spoke at length about how stressful free agency was for you. Just with the benefit of hindsight, is there anything about your departure or approach to free agency that you regret or would change, just having that hindsight?
No, I wouldn't change anything. It was so hard on me that I knew how special this place was to me. That's why I kind of looking back, a lot of people just jump right into it, say they're doing free agency, and for me, it was a really long time figuring out what I was going to do. It was super hard on me. A long month there trying to figure out if I was going to go or not, and but I think that's what made it special for me, kind of looking back, is realizing how special this place was for me and how much I did love playing here, and so many good memories, and that's what made it so tough.
Can you describe what it's been like these last few months, having to explain to people why Columbus and not New Jersey or Philadelphia? It feels as if there's been a lot of people who've probably asked you why you made the decision you made.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great opportunity for me and my family. I've got a growing family now, so we have that distance where we can kind of do our own thing, but it's close enough where our families can just walk in the door. I mean, I don't know how many times I've seen my dad just walk in the door, not knowing he was going to show up, and just show up out of the blue. So he's been loving that, but yeah, that was important for me. Spoke with my family, my wife, and that was really important to me.
Are you nervous? Have you thought about the reception? Do you anticipate there'll be some boos? Where you thinking about that?
Yeah, no, I mean, they're a passionate fan base here. That's why I loved playing here. I don't expect anything else. Obviously, we had some good times here, but the way they supported our team and supported our players, it was awesome to be part of, and they love their Flames. So I'm not on the Flames anymore, so I'm on the other team. So I get it. But that's what made it so special playing here.
A bit of a compliment if you get booed, because they're not booing you if they didn't care, if they didn't miss you.
Yeah, I mean, I guess some people have told me to look at it that way, and I guess I look at it the other way. I don't know why, but I feel like they don't like me because I'm getting booed. So, but you look at it any way you want. The bottom line is, they want their team to win. They want the Flames to win, and I'm on the other team. So, so I get it. I understand.
How much different is life off the ice in Columbus as compared to Calgary?
Yeah, it's a lot different. just with my own family now. You know, I'm coming home to a kid rather than, so it's been different for sure. But everyone in Columbus is kind of, welcome me with open arms. Every once in a while I'll run into people and tell me how happy they are I chose Columbus, and thanking me and stuff. And so it's been great. It's they've really welcomed me in, and I've really enjoyed my time there, and I'm excited for the future there.
To ask a very specific question, but 5 years ago when you were with Calgary, you got to play with Jaromir Jagr for like a handful of games. You got to assist on the one goal he scored here. I know it's a very specific thing, but I was just wondering if you could recount just what it was like playing with him as a teammate and go back to that goal and just kind of relive it. Yeah,
I remember like it was yesterday. I mean, it's not every day you get to play with a guy like that. I think it was Brett Kulak chipped the puck out of the zone. We had a 2-on-1. I zipped it through the guy's stick, and he put it in the net. So to play with a player like that, I mean, it was a really cool experience, and got to know him a little bit. And he was only here for a short period of time, but it was really, really fun to play with him and get to know him a little bit.
Monahan or Kachuk, I mean, they've both been back here this season already.
Yeah, I mean, I talk to Monty every other day, pretty much, and I'll see Chucky at the All-Star game. Him, and Hayes are going to get together and have a dinner there together at his house. But I still talk to those guys and kind of get their feedback on how it was coming here. And they said it was tough for sure. And but I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited about tonight and see where it goes.
Do you hate the Cannon less than you used to?
Yeah, that's definitely growing on me. I kind of don't even hear it in the back of my mind anymore now. But this first few weeks were tough.
It seemed like Monahan's wedding and the picture, like Blake posted, I think, of a handful of you guys, and that sort of felt like sort of the end of an era. Did you guys, looking back at his wedding, do you feel like that those conversations were taking place then? Did you all kind of know that you were going your separate ways a little bit in a couple of days there?
No, not really. I mean, we were so close, me and Monty. I mean, whether he's playing in Europe and I'm playing here, I'm playing in Europe, he's playing here, we'll always, be really, really close friends. We grew up in this city together. We played here for 9 years, and, just one of my, closest buddies. So I was just excited. I got to be there on his special day and got to see him speak a little bit, and he doesn't really speak too much. So I got to see him do a couple speeches and whatnot, and just a great night, celebrating him and Brett.
When exactly, because there seems to be a lot of discussion about, when did you know you were going to leave? And again, so sorry for a specific question again, but when exactly did you know you were going to leave for Columbus? Or just leave the Flyers?
Yeah, I mean, it was right down on the wire there. I think it was the last night there, I was still talking to the ownership group here in Tree, and that's why it was so hard on me, because, I loved playing here. I was so comfortable here. I loved my teammates here. The coaching staff was great for us last year, and the city treated me unbelievable, the fans, everyone. So that's what made it so difficult. At the end of the day, that day, I thought it was best for me to go somewhere, to go in a different direction. But it was like I said, it was a hard week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks throughout that whole month, and just didn't know what I was going to do, and kind of had to make a last minute decision, and I decided to go to free agency.